room with our MIDC attorney, Mr. Batar, right this second. As soon as he leaves that breakout room, hang on just a second. I needed to go ahead and start my live stream. I will put you in a breakout room with them. So just give me just a couple of minutes, okay?
Wonderful. I will have my client and myself mute myself. We'll mute ourselves, and then when you're ready, I'll
Yep.
go into the
That's
breakout room.
fine. Yep, just give it just a couple of minutes.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
And then the person who has the nameplate of just John, what is your last name?
Good morning, Your Honor. It's John Clippert on behalf of AAA Local Bail Bonds in regards to...
Okay. Is that in regards to Ambry Camper?
Yes, Your Honor.
Perfect. I'll go ahead and do that then. This case was set today for a show cause. What's the information that you have?
Your Honor, we're trying to locate Mr. Camper. We're getting nothing but pushback from the family and figuring out that all the information that was provided on the bail application was false and wrong. However, we do believe if we can possibly have an extension of 45 days, that we could apprehend Mr. Camper and bring him before the court.
I will adjourn this matter then for 45 days. Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a great
welcome. Day. Yep. Have a great day. Thank you.
Yep. Bye now.
All right. Everybody else just hang out for a few minutes and we will get to your case as soon as I get the prosecutor and the MIDC attorney back. Two. Good morning, Mr. Adams. How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Pretty good. I have an offer from the prosecutor's office that if you plead guilty to this, they'll recommend a deferred sentence for a period of 3 months. It would be a fine of $300, no trouble for 3 months, and it would be dismissed. If you're interested in taking that plea, I can take that plea from you. Otherwise, if you want to talk to our court-appointed attorney about the plea, there are 2 cases in front of you. I could put you in that line. It's your choice.
No, ma'am. Whatever speeds up the process.
Oh,
I know I did
no,
wrong.
no. I want you to do whatever's comfortable for you.
I'm fine with paying the fines and moving forward.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
I do.
And is it true that on or about October the 27th, you were at the airport and you took property that didn't belong to you without paying for it?
That is correct.
I'll accept your plea. I'm going to defer it for 3 months. I'll assess the $300. Do you need time to pay that?
Just maybe 48 hours, 72 hours.
Okay, I'll write pay within 1 week.
No, that's fine.
And you can pay it either online, you can mail it in, you can come to the court and pay it live, whatever works best for you, okay?
Understood.
Just make sure you take care of it within the week, and in 3 months, you do not have to come back. We'll pull your record, and as long as there's no violations, it's dismissed, okay?
Understood. Thank you.
You're all set. Have a fabulous day.
You too.
Good morning, Mr. Nunley. What case are you here on?
I have 2 today. I have April Ferguson at 9:40 and Marvin Craig at 10.
Are you expecting both of them, or do you need both of them?
Well, I know that, I think that Marvin Craig is going to be there. April Ferguson, that one, I believe, is just me asking the court to appoint a different attorney.
Appoint a different attorney?
Yeah, I called her after, I was assigned to her case last time we were here, and there was an immediate attorney-client breakdown. So I don't
Oh,
think,
we've got to wait for her to appear because she's got to show up if she thinks she wants a different attorney. Do you understand?
I do. I'm going to come on back in. I just want to check in. I've got 3 pre-trials with Judge Oakley, so I'm going to
I got you tagged. The second that either one of them show up, I'll message you and let you know.
Okay, well, I got to jump out and jump into his courtroom. Do you have
No, that's what I'm saying. Are you going to leave, or are you just going to mute and block?
I could go grab another computer and just do that.
No, you don't have to. That's what I'm saying. I can just send you a message and you can say, oh, whatever, I'll be there in 10 minutes. I meant on your phone.
Oh, you have my cell phone number?
I think I have everybody's cell phone number in this day and age.
I've
With
been
all of
important
that. Hang
questions
on, let me
about that.
double check. I know
Well,
I have Dan's.
If you have it, how come you've never used it? How come you never called me and just checked in and said, Royce, how are you doing?
Yeah. Hang on just a second. Let me see. Yes, I do have your cell phone number.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
So I will message you. I've got them both, and I'll message you right when either one of them show up. Okay.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thanks. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Mr. Batar, on Mr. Purvis's case.
Yep, I need to talk to him again briefly in the breakout room, Judge, and then I'm also ready to talk to Ewing and Woodward when I get done with him.
Okay, perfect. All right, then. And then, Mr. Mena, hang on, let me pull up. I need to put you in a breakout room. Let me see if I can, Mr. Mena, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with, Miss Cushman Canton's attorney. He needs to talk to you for just a minute.
Okay.
So, Mr. Batar, if you could rejoin, Mr. Purvis, do you know how to rejoin a breakout room?
I do not. This is my first time using.
If you tap your screen, do you see something that says breakout room number 1?
I just see our breakout room. Yep, I got it.
And then rejoin that, and Mr. Batar will meet you there.
All right, thank you.
Mr. Mena, I'm going to move you to breakout room number 2, and I'm going to put Mr. Vrana in that same breakout room, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
go ahead and hit join, everybody, and we're good to go. And then Miss Ewing and Miss Woodward just hang out for a few minutes and you'll be up next.
Hello?
Did you get kicked out, Mr. Vitar, or did you have enough
No,
time?
we are ready, Your Honor.
All right, on People versus Blake Purvis.
Daniel Batar on behalf of Mr. Purvis, Your Honor. There's a new offer for Mr. Mena. It's impeding traffic. Mr. Purvis will plead responsible to it.
And that's a $200 ticket, Mr. Purvis. Can you pay that within 2 weeks?
Your Honor, I could really try right now. I'm only working at the city of River Rouge for 1 hour a day just due to my medical condition, but
Should I give you, can I give you like 2 months, 60 days?
I'm sure I can get it paid within that.
All right, I'm gonna just mark pay within 60 days. All right, and you're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, and you're all set. Thank you very much. And you can pay it either online, live, whatever you want to do, and you can make payments towards that. All right?
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, and then do you want me to put you in a breakout room, Mr. Batar, with Miss Ewing?
Yes, Judge.
All right, Miss Ewing, I'm gonna stick you in a breakout room with Mr. Batar, okay?
Okay.
And so let
Number
me-
1, Judge?
What's that?
Is it
Yep,
number
if you
1?
go back to 1, yep, perfect, thank you. Go ahead and hit join, Miss Ewing.
Okay.
And Mr. Mena and Mr. Rana on People versus Tamala Cushman Tanton. Are we ready on that case?
We will be in one moment, Your Honor. I just want to talk to my client and give her, just let her know what some of the effects of this plea, that's all.
Do you know how to rejoin a breakout room, counsel?
I was just going to call her cell phone.
Okay, that's fine too. Go ahead and do that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yep. Mr. Al-Hashimi, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Mr. Al-Hashimi, I have a stipulation from the prosecutor's office that if you plead to an added count of double parking and pay a $350 fine, this case will be dismissed. Are you interested in taking that plea to a parking ticket? Or do you want to talk to the court-appointed attorney about what that means?
Yeah, can I talk to them to explain what that mean? And also,
I'm gonna put you in line to talk to him. There's 2 people in front of you.
okay,
Okay,
thank you.
so just hang out and mute yourself, please.
Thank you.
Mr. Martindale, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Martindale, I have an offer from the prosecutor that if you plead guilty to this dangerous weapon at the airport, that they'll recommend a deferred sentence for 4 months on successful completion of the 4-month period and payment of $500 in costs. This case will be dismissed. Are you interested in taking that plea, or would you like to talk to the court-appointed attorney?
Can I talk to I just want to talk to the court appointed attorney and
Okay, you
more
are
understanding about that.
you are number 4. He's in with somebody else and there's 3 people ahead of you.
You
So
said
just-
4 months of complete 4 months of what?
Don't get in trouble for 4 months and it's dismissed. Pay the fine and then at the end of the 4 months, it's dismissed, but he'll explain it to you.
How long do I have to do the 4 months or the fines? Okay.
I would give you a payment plan over the 4 months.
I'm gonna talk to the guy to explain.
All right,
I'll-
so just
I'll
talk to,
take that.
pardon?
I'll do that, Your Honor.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is it true that on or about October the 20th of this year, you were at Detroit Metropolitan Airport and that you had a prohibited item that you attempted to go through the security checkpoint with?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, you know what? It was brass knuckles, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And
It's a $400, it's a $400 ticket. I'll defer it for the 4 months, assess the $400. Can you pay the $100 a month?
yes, Your Honor.
I'll give you a payment plan of $100 a month. I have a phone number of 989-305-2306 and an email of dawsonmartindale6@gmail.com. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we'll put you on a $100 a month payment plan. No trouble for the 4 months. You don't have to come back. I'll pull your record and dismiss it, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're all set? Yep, thanks. Have one, and you can make those payments online. You can make them live or you can mail them in, okay?
All right, I'll probably just mail them.
You'll get something from us though, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Good morning, Miss Davis. Can you hear me?
Good morning, yes.
Miss Davis, I have a stipulation, it's signed by the prosecutor that if you plead to a driving on suspended first offense, that the other 2 cases will be dismissed. You can take that plea, or you can talk to the court-appointed attorney if you want. He's in a breakout room with somebody else, and there's 2 more people ahead of you. Would you like to talk to our court-appointed attorney?
No, I would like to take that offer.
Okay, do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice or rights form?
Yes,
And is it true that on or about August the 15th of this year, you were at the airport, you were driving and your license was suspended?
yes.
It is a $300 ticket. The state adds $145 for a total of $445. Do you need time to pay that?
Yes, could I have 30 days?
I will make a notation, pay within 30 days, and I'll dismiss the other case. And you can make the payments here at the court. You can mail it in, or you can do it, you can pay online, okay?
Okay, so even though it's closed, I could still walk in and do a payment.
Yeah, well, actually, you walk to the door and we have security that takes your payment and comes back. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
okay,
all
okay,
right.
cool.
You're
Okay,
all
thank
set.
you.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
All right,
Bye.
you too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Mr. Vrana, did you clear with your client?
We are ready, Your Honor.
People versus Tamila Cushman Tanton. My understanding is that this is gonna be a guilty plea under 771 for a period of 4 months. Is that correct?
It's my understanding, Your Honor, after speaking with the prosecuting attorney, it is, first of all, I should, for the record, Mark Vrana appearing on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor. Today's the date and time set for arraignment pretrial. We have had a chance to talk to the prosecuting attorney. It's my understanding this is going to be a plea of guilty as charged with a period of 771 status with a period for 3 months after talking. to the
3 months, that's
prosecutor.
fine. And my understanding is that the gun can be, oh, is it a gun? What is the weapon?
It is a gun, Your Honor. It's my understanding after the period of 3 months, my
That
client
she'll
can
get the
it back.
weapon back.
Correct.
And the deferred on guns is $750. So that's the price on all guns. Do you understand, Ms. Cushman Panton, that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice or rights form?
Yes,
And is it true that on or about October the 9th, you were at Detroit Metropolitan Airport and you attempted to take a gun through the checkpoint?
yes,
I understand that it was in your bag.
I
You didn't
know.
know. If they thought it
Yes.
was, if they thought it was intentional, you wouldn't be in front of me with this, you'd be in front of me with a felony.
yeah,
Okay,
yes, I was mortified.
I understand. I do this all day, every day. Trust me. I get it. I'll
Okay.
assess the $750, defer it for 3 months. Can you pay that within 30 days?
Yes.
I'll make a notation, pay within 30 days, make the payment, no trouble for 3 months. Council, you can reach out and get the dismissal so that she can get her gun back after that.
Okay, Your Honor, just contact the clerk's office.
Yep.
Wonderful. I appreciate it, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank
You too.
you. Thank you.
The person, Russ Donaldson, for Sarah, must be Castillo. Are you expecting Miss Castillo?
Yes, Your Honor, she should be signing in. I just signed in early so I could be part of the queue. I will reach out to her and make
Yeah,
sure
I
that,
don't have much of a queue. You don't wait with me, whatever the time. Apparently we're not like some other places that you wait hours or whatever. That doesn't
What-
happen here.
would it be possible to do a sidebar with Attorney Mena, James Mena?
Yes, you can. I'll
Real briefly
put
on
you
this,
in
is
a
that
breakout
possible?
room with him right now.
Thank you.
Mr. Mena, can you rejoin room number 2?
I can, Judge.
Thanks. And Mr. Donaldson, I'm gonna put you there.
Thank you.
Yep. What's going on?
So I signed them.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay. No, I don't want to go back, even if the. Yeah. Mhm.
All right, Mr. Mena, are we ready? Or no, we're not. I'm still waiting on Mr. Batar. And then I had somebody new join. Mr. Blake, who do you represent? I see. Andre Gordon, you're muted. Well, I don't have to tell you. You know where it's at.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Andre Gordon.
Yeah, are you expecting Mr. Gordon soon?
Well, Judge, I'll waive his presence. I didn't contact him yesterday.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Hang on 1 second. Let me get his. I have the file for Mr. Gordon, People versus Andre Gordon. Well, I have a deferred sentence recommendation from the prosecutor for 4 months. If you're gonna waive his, is your client taking the plea?
Yes, Judge.
I don't think you can plead on behalf of your client.
Okay, well, in that case, just put it over for another date.
No, I don't want to do that either. Why don't I do it as a plea by mail?
Okay.
Michelle, call Heather and ask her if she's gonna kill me if I do that.
Well, I'll represent you, Judge. No, I'll
Oh,
represent.
thanks. Yeah, yeah. My
I just-
imaginary friend who I talk about all the time, who's not on here right now. I have a clerk up front that watches me like a hawk if I do things wrong. So, and we'll send you the paperwork. If it's okay with her, we'll send you the paperwork. It'll be a $300 ticket. It'll be deferred for 4 months. Have your client fill it out. He's got to pay the fine within 30 days, send it back, and we'll be all good. Is that good, Michelle? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Does that work, counsel?
Fabulous, Judge. It
Then
worked.
that's what we're gonna do. I think we have your appearance in the record.
Yes.
I'll do the plea by mail, $300, pay within 30. They'll send it to you, have your client sign it and send it back, and we will be good to go.
Thank you, Judge.
Easiest thing you did today.
Well, that's true, but thank you.
All right, thanks. Have a good day.
Yeah, take care.
Mr. Batar on Indian Ewing.
Yes, Judge Daniel Batar on behalf of Miss Ewing. Judge, the prosecution has made an offer to me. Miss Ewing would like some time to think about it. Can we have another pretrial date, please?
The next pretrial date is April the 1st at 10:20 with Judge Oakley.
That's fine. I have a bench trial that day at 11 with Judge Oakley, so that shouldn't be an issue.
Oh, would you rather I put this at 10:30 then? Because he has a 10:20 and a 10:30 slot open.
Yeah, go ahead and put it at 10:30, Judge.
Okay.
Mr. Mena, in the meantime, is there any way you can send me a copy of the report, or do you need a discovery order?
No, I'll get you a copy.
Thanks, Jim.
All right, you are all set, Miss Ewing. You'll get another notice. Let me make sure that I have, yep, I have a phone number and an email for you. You're all set, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Do you need a
Okay.
breakout with Miss Woodward?
I do, Your
Mr.
Honor. I'll join
And
number one.
after that, the last name is Al Hashimi. First name
Okay.
Ali.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
Your
I'm just telling him, I'm just explaining to him, and the offer is a double parking 350, Mr. Batar. Do you have the Woodward offer, correct?
Yes, Judge. I'm going to join right now. Number one, right?
Yep, go ahead and join and I'll put Miss Woodward there. Miss Woodward, I'm gonna have you join, and talk to the court appointed attorney.
Okay, do I need to do it?
You're gonna hit join. And
Judge, on
then,
that, oh, I'm sorry,
yes?
Judge, on that, Woodward, just so you know, there's 2 files that are listed for today. One is mine and one is Huron's. I just wanted the court to be aware of that.
What?
Yeah,
I
it's an-
don't have, oh no, the Huron is a case that she owes money on.
Okay, I
It's
just, I
just an
didn't
old
know.
file. Yep, I appreciate though that you raising that with me. Now, Mr. Donaldson on Miss Castillo. Are you ready to proceed?
We are, Your Honor.
What are we doing?
Your Honor, we have reached a resolution with the Metro Airport City Attorney, Metro Airport Attorney. We have, my client's going to be pleading guilty to the added count of operating while visibly impaired. The original 3 counts would in fact be dismissed. I've explained to my client her rights to go to trial, as well as the possible consequences of this conviction. She understands those rights. She's going to offer a plea of guilty here today.
Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
And you understand that by pleading guilty to this added count that you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice or rights form?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is it true that on or about October the 3rd of last year, excuse me, you were at the airport and you had consumed alcohol before getting behind the wheel of the vehicle that you were driving?
Yes, Your Honor.
As a result of your consumption of alcohol, your ability to drive was impaired?
Yes, Your Honor.
You took a breathalyzer and blew above the legal limit?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand this plea?
Yes.
And is it voluntary?
Yeah.
Anybody promise you or threaten you to get you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
I'll accept your plea. I'm gonna send it up to probation. Can I get a cell phone number, Ms. Castillo?
Yes, it is 813-777-0230.
And an email.
smc3883@gmail.com.
Perfect. My probation department's gonna send you some paperwork. You need to fill it out, send it back, and they'll schedule an interview with you and then set up a sentencing date where Mr. Donaldson, you'll be notified.
Thank you very
Okay,
much,
thank-
Your Honor.
Thank
Have a
you
good day.
very much. Have a great day.
Thank you.
You too. Bye.
Good morning, Mr. Wilson. Is it Nicholas?
Yes.
Hang on, let me pull your file. Mr. Wilson, I have a stipulation that if you plead to the driving on suspended, the second offense notice and the prohibited turn will both be dismissed. You can take that plea, or I can have you talk to the court-appointed attorney if you want to discuss what your options are.
I guess I can talk to him first, you know.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna put you in line. There's one person ahead of you, so it's gonna be just a couple minutes. Person with the iPhone, what's your last name?
Gresham.
Oh, I see you, Mr. Gresham. I'll pull your file next. I wasn't really talking to you. I was talking to the female, Bria. Thank you, Redis. Let me pull your file, Mr. Gresham. Hang on. Mr. Gresham,
Yes, ma'am.
can you please sit up? You are in court. Contrary to whatever you may think, this still qualifies. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Apologize.
I have a stipulation that if you plead to no operator's license on person. Yeah, Mr. Mena, what do you think the difference is between a no ops and a fail to display? I don't think that there's any difference.
There's probably not, Judge.
Do you have a valid driver's license, Mr. Gresham?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm not, technically, this was a waivable ticket, and he's not suspended, or he didn't. I'm not quite sure, why did you ask for a hearing? Because you're in Wyoming and you couldn't get here to get it dismissed?
No, I sent the copy of my driver's license. I emailed it 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, you know what, and I see that.
Judge, I'd be willing to move to dismiss it.
Yeah, I don't even know that.
I can.
That you can object to me dismissing him.
Well,
Mr. Mena.
exactly.
I mean,
I can present it now if you want me to.
Mr. Gresham.
Yes.
Mr. Gresham.
Yes, ma'am.
Goodbye. Have a nice day. I'm dismissing it.
Oh, I was presenting it
Oh,
anyway.
you're presenting me with your driver's license. Yeah, we're good. You're good. Have a nice day. It's dismissed.
Thank you. You too.
You're welcome. All right. Now, Lante's iPhone. This one on Castillo's here. What's your last name, ma'am? With Alante?
It works.
Oh. What is it?
It works.
I gotcha. Okay, I found you. Hang on just a second. Miss Edwards, I have a stipulation that if you pay a $300 fine as a double parking fine that doesn't go on your criminal history, doesn't go anywhere, that they'll dismiss the other case. Are you interested in taking that plea, or do you want to talk to the court-appointed attorney?
I can take it.
Pardon me?
Can you hear me? It
Yes.
seems like it's breaking up. Yes, I would take it.
All right, I'll amend it to double parking. Can you pay the $300 within the month?
Can I have a little longer?
Can I give you 60 days?
Yes.
All right, pay within 60 days. It's like a parking ticket and that'll take care of it, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day. Mr.
You did-
Batar on Ms. Woodward.
Yes, Judge, I've had a chance to talk to the prosecutor and my client. My client is going to plead guilty to turfing. The deal is to be sentenced under 771.1 for 3 months. Judge, the impeding is a Huron Township ticket. I don't know why it's on the
The
document.
impeding she owes the money on.
Okay.
It's from 2019.
That
So,
explains
Ms.
it,
Woodward, I'll give you a payment plan. There's restitution on the turfing. Is there a restitution?
Not that we're aware of, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm just gonna fine her $200 on that for 3 months. All right, Miss Woodward. But you have this old case that you owe us $430.
That's for the turfing?
Yeah, on the turfing, it's $200, but you owe $430 on.
And that's what you're saying? Okay.
Pardon?
I was just confirming the prices with the tickets, matching them up.
Yeah, it's $630 between the old $430 that you've owed us and
Okay.
then the new ticket. Can I put you on a payment plan?
Yes, that's fine, but I also do have a question. My license is, I cannot renew them in the state of Ohio.
I'm gonna let you pay. Is that because of us?
Yes.
I'm gonna let you pay the $45 anytime. I'm gonna mark that on the file and that'll clear
Okay.
you out. You gotta pay it to us.
Okay, and then it'll go through the Secretary of State back to Ohio?
We report it up and they report it up. Yep, exactly. So
Okay, thank
what
you.
I'm gonna do is, can you make, what kind of payment plan can you make?
What do you offer as a payment plan?
It's gotta be at least $50 a month.
Okay, I can do $50 a month.
I'm gonna make a notation of 50 a month, but you have to pay the 45 on top of that as a clearance,
Okay.
okay? So
Okay,
you may pay FAC, and then you're pleading on the turfing, right? It's your understanding that actually, there's a suspension on that one too. So it's actually $90 altogether, so you can pay that at any time, okay?
Okay.
So really, it's $245 because there's a clearance. I didn't see that.
Okay.
Miss Woodward, pay that $90 as soon as possible.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
so
renew
you
your
can get your
license.
license. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes. I am gonna put you on a payment plan though of $50
For
a
the,
month, and then you can pay that. Can I get a cell phone number and an email for you?
yes, it is 419-269-8527. And my email is my first and last name, Claudia Woodward, 74 @gmail.com.
Okay, perfect. All right, then you can make those payments. You can go online today if you want and make that $90 payment. And
Okay.
give us a day or two. We'll clear you out, okay?
Okay, and then the payment plan is for the turfing and the impeding?
It's for both of them. They're gonna
Okay.
send you a payment plan then on top of that, okay?
Okay, thank you all. I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. Have a great
Good
day.
luck, Miss Woodward.
Mr. Batar,
You-
next
thank
is
you.
Ali Alashami.
Yes, Judge. Breakout room 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Mr. Alashami, I'm gonna put you in there.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. Go ahead. All right, Miss Redis, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, sorry about that. Trying to do too many things at once. I have a stipulation from the prosecutor that if you pay a $200 double parking ticket, the other cases will be dismissed. Are you interested in taking that plea, or do you want to talk to the court-appointed attorney?
I'll take that plea.
All right, I'll amend it to a double parking. Can you pay the 200 within the month?
I need a little bit more time.
Can I give you 60 days?
Yes.
All right, pay it within 60 days. And I'm dismissing the other case and you're all set. All right, just make sure
Okay.
you pay it. You've got to either pay it live at the court, mail it in, or go on the website and pay it there, okay?
Okay, am I gonna get that information through my email
You
or?
are not, because you're not on a payment plan. I just gave you time to pay. Do you want me to put you on a payment plan?
No.
Okay,
I just
you
would like
gotta
to,
just remember, you've just got to remember to pay it, okay?
Okay.
All right, you're all set.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Dabor, can you hear me?
Then I'll have her throw gas.
Mr. Dabor, you gotta go lower left. Unmute yourself. You gotta unmute yourself, Mr. Dabor. Oh, well, we'll skip to Mr. Alabab. Help me. How do you pronounce your name, sir?
Al-Sabai, Mohammed.
Al-Sabahi, thank you.
Yes.
Mr. Al-Sabahi, I have that if you pay a $350 double parking ticket, that they'll dismiss the soliciting case at the airport. Are you interested in taking that, or do you want to talk to the court-appointed attorney?
No, that's fine. Thank you.
All right, it's $350. Can you pay that within 30 days?
Yes, dear.
All right, make the payment to the court within 30 days and you are all set, all right?
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You can either pay it live, you can go on our website and pay it, or you can mail it in, all right?
Live, I can come into the courtroom and pay it?
You can. Well, there'll be a court officer at the door that'll take your payment from you, but yes.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, all
Have
right?
a good day. Thank you.
too.
Bye-bye.
Mr. Young, let me pull your file. Hang on. Miss Belcher, what case are you here on?
Good morning, Judge. I have Alante Edwards. I'm not sure if that case has been handled already or not, but it's just one pretrial.
Yeah, we did it.
Oh.
What did we do, Michelle?
It was a double
Oh,
parking
you
offer.
pled it to double parking. I apologize, Miss Belcher, that I did it without you.
It's okay, Judge, as long as it got handled.
All right, then you're all set. See
Have
how
a good
easy
one.
that was? Yeah. All right, Mr. Young, do you
Yes.
have an attorney?
Not right now.
Okay, there is an offer for impaired driving. I'm gonna have you talk to the court-appointed attorney, so just hang out for a few minutes and we'll have him do your case in a couple minutes, okay? Let him
Okay.
talk to you.
Okay.
Okay, all right, good. Mr. Bakar, are you ready?
Yes, Judge, I'm ready on Ali Al Hashimi. Jim, is the offer on that, you said double parking, the fine is $350?
Yes,
Would you consider a little less on the fine?
I can take it to 300.
Okay, Mr. Al Hashimi, is that okay with you?
Yes, I got it.
All right. He's
All
gonna plead
right,
to that, Judge.
I'll amend it to a double parking, $300. Mr. Alashimi, do you want me to give you 60 days to pay it?
Yes, yes,
All
Your
right.
Honor. Yes.
You can pay within 60 days. You can pay it here at the court. You can mail it in, or you can pay it online.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All
Your Honor.
right, thank you. You're all set.
Yeah.
Good luck, Mr. Al Hashimi.
Thank you.
Judge, I am going to sign off and Matt's tapping in.
Oh, I
so-
saw that Matt was here. I didn't know why that was. I
Yeah,
was
I have
confused.
another hearing, so he's going to cover for me.
Yep, you're all set, Mr. Alashimi. Thank
Hey,
you.
Jim, before you go, if you have
Yeah.
a report on Warren Young, could you send it to me in the next couple of days?
Yeah, I'll get it to you.
Thank you.
I got it.
Good morning. Hang on just a second. Mr. Bakar,
Yes,
I'm
Judge.
putting you in a breakout room with Nicholas Wilson.
So,
And the plea offer is just to a driving on suspended, and the second and the prohibited will be dismissed, okay?
So I'm sorry, driving on, he's charged with driving on suspended seconds,
Correct.
and the offer is to reduce to first?
Yep, and then dismiss the civil infraction that tags it.
Yes, Judge.
All right, Mr. Wilson? I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Batar. Are you ready? Go ahead and hit join, Mr. Wilson. All right, Mr. Dabor, can you hear me? You gotta unmute yourself. Mr. Boyd, can you hear me?
Yes.
Good. Mr. Boyd, I have an offer of no operator's license on person, and the driving on suspended will be dismissed. It actually says that you wanted a court-appointed attorney. Is that correct?
Yeah, I did because I didn't know. I didn't understand how to work this Zoom.
Okay, no worries. You know what? I'm gonna put you in line. There's he's in a breakout room with somebody else right now, and there's one person in front of you. So just hang out and mute yourself, and we'll get to you in just a couple minutes.
All right.
The person who has the identifier as the court case number, what's your last name?
I don't know if that's me.
It is
that's
you. It is you. What's your last name?
Ogbonna, OGBONNA.
OGBO. I'm trying to find you on my docket. Your last name begins with an O? Oh, I got it. I got it. Okay. I see you. Mr. Ogbonna, Ogbonna, is that how you pronounce it?
Yes, Ogbonna.
Ogbonna. I have a stipulation from the prosecutor that if you plead guilty to this, they'll recommend a deferred sentence for a period of 4 months. On successful completion of the 4-month period, payment of $400 in costs, this case will be dismissed. You can take that plea. I also have a court-appointed attorney. If you want to discuss with him the ramifications of that, I can have you be put in line to talk to him in a couple minutes.
Yeah, sure. I would talk to him, but if you're saying that the case would be dismissed, then
Well, you're gonna plead, it's gonna be under a deferred sentence for a period of 4 months, and you're gonna pay $400 in costs, and then it'll be dismissed. I'll have you talk to Mr. Batar first, okay?
Okay.
So just
Thank you.
hang out for a few minutes. Mr.
you.
Puda, what case are you on?
I have Mr. Henry McLaurin. Mr. Mena, I already communicated with Mr. Mena. There should be a plea offer in the file.
Are you expecting your client?
No, I'm waiving his appearance, Your Honor.
Yeah, except if it's a plea, that means we have to do a plea by mail. Oh, no, never mind, it's a double parking. Got it.
Okay.
So amend to a double parking 350, have your client pay it within 30 days, okay?
Yep.
All right, you're all set. Thank you. Have a great day.
Take care. You too.
Mr. Dabor, again, can you hear me? You have to unmute yourself.
Okay, hello? You hear me? Hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Good.
Sorry,
Mr.
sorry.
Dabor, I have an offer from the prosecutor that if you plead to a double parking and pay $350, they'll dismiss the soliciting. Are you interested in taking that plea, or do you want to talk to our court-appointed attorney?
No, I take it, you know. I take it.
I'll amend it to a double parking, Can you pay the $350 within the month?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna make it $350. You either have to mail it in, pay it online, or come over to the court and pay it, okay?
Can we make it twice, like 2 payments?
Yep, you can come in twice, but just pay it within 30 days. You can come over and make a payment or pay it online, but you can do it in 2 payments if you want, okay?
Thank you, Rana.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. You're all set. Mr. Craig, how are you?
Yes, all right. How you doing, Your Honor?
Good. I have, that if you plead to an added count of fail to report, that they'll dismiss the fail to stop an ID after an accident.
This one is
Oh,
mine, Judge.
that's yours. Okay. Yep. I apologize.
Yeah, may I have a breakout room with my client,
You
please?
can. Hang on one second. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with your attorney, Mr. Craig.
All right. All right.
All you have to do, Mr. Craig, is hit join right now.
Join, okay.
Yep. Mr. Batar.
Judge, can I talk to Mr. Zick briefly, please?
Yep. On Wilson?
Yes, Judge.
I think Mr. Wilson's still in the breakout room.
That's okay.
Oh, no, he's back. Okay.
And Judge,
Mr.
one other
Zick, I'm
thing,
gonna put you in, Mr. Zick, I'm gonna send you to breakout room number 1. Go ahead, Mr. Batar, and rejoin.
Thank you, Judge. You have an Alante Edwards on your docket. I think Miss, what's her name? Miss Belcher is
We already
somewhere.
did it, and he pled to no, she already jumped on. I already talked to her. We already did the case.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll talk to Mr. Zick. You said breakout room 1, right?
Yep.
Hello?
Hold on just a second, sir. Mr. Ogbana, we'll get to you. They're in breakout rooms right now, and you got a couple people in front of you, so I'll let you know, okay?
All right, cool. My bad.
Judge, can I go back with Mr. Wilson for about a minute?
Okay, yep, hang on one second. Mr. Wilson, can
Yes.
you rejoin breakout room number 1? You hit your screen and you should see that you can rejoin it. Do you see it?
Uh-oh. I guess I hit one button too many.
No, you're in the right place, Mr. Craig.
No,
I am?
he,
Okay.
yeah. Mr. Wilson,
Yeah, I don't see an option to rejoin. Let me, oh, yeah, okay.
Yep, go ahead and hit got it? Go ahead and hit rejoin. Yep, thank you. All right, Mr. Nunley, are you set?
Yeah, I need a breakout room with the prosecutor if possible.
Okay, Mr. Zick, I'm gonna put you, let's see, hang on. Mr. Nunley, rejoin breakout room number 2. Mr. Zick, I'm gonna move you to breakout room 2. There you go.
Right. Can you see it from there? I don't know.
Ms. Davis, can you hear me? Mr. Zedia, can you hear me?
Judge, we're ready on Mr. Wilson.
All right, good.
We have a new offer.
People versus Nicholas Wilson.
Daniel Batar on behalf of Mr. Wilson, Your Honor, I've had a chance to talk to the prosecutor. The new offer is he will plead guilty to allowing an unlicensed person to drive. The original charges and the original civil infraction will be dismissed.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty to this, sir, that you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
Yes,
And is it true that on or about March the 15th of last year, you were at the airport and you allowed an unlicensed driver to drive a vehicle that you were in?
yes,
It is a $300 ticket. The state adds $145. And there's a benchmark fee on the file. It's a total of $495. Do you need time to pay that?
yes, I was gonna request to have a payment plan.
Can you do $50 a month?
Yeah, I should be able to do 50. Could I do 40 if possible?
Yeah, actually, I can do $40 a month. That's fine. And I'll dismiss the other case. Can I get a phone? Is your phone number 672-8305?
Yes, it is.
Do you have an email?
Yes. Second gift.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Second.
Like
gift.
it's spelled out, SEC, okay. Second gift.
86@yahoo.com.
Perfect. All right, we'll send you a payment plan. You're all set. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
You're
Good luck,
welcome.
Mr. Wilson.
Thank you.
Next, Mr. Batar. I have, Mr. Nunley asked Mr. Craig, I have Warren Young, which is, the offer is impaired driving.
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Young, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Batar. And all you have to do is hit join. Okay. Everybody else just hang out. Mr. Zeta, can you hear me? Miss Davis, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, Miss Davis, I have a stipulation from the prosecutor recommending that if you plead guilty to this case, they'll recommend a deferred sentence for a period of 4 months. On successful completion of the 4-month period, payment of $400 in costs, this case would be dismissed. You can take that plea, or if you want, I can put you in line. There are 2 people ahead of you to talk to the court-appointed attorney about the ramifications of that.
Jeez.
Do you want to talk to the court-appointed attorney, Miss Davis?
Yes, please.
All right, I'll put you in line. Just mute yourself and hang out. Mr. Zeta, can you hear me now?
I sure can, Judge. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I have a stipulation that if you plead to this, they'll amend it to a double parking. You pay a $350 fine and it's a parking ticket and this case goes away. You can take that plea or we can have you talk to the court-appointed attorney if you'd like to.
I would take that, Your Honor. Well, I've been unemployed for a year now, plus I would appreciate a little time to be able to get unemployment and start facilitating payments.
Can I write it out for 60 days? Do you think that would work?
If you would be so kind, if it can be 90, that would be more than plenty for me to say I'm in control.
I will make it 90 days. I don't usually go out that far, but don't forget about it. Make sure that you can even make payments toward that, but pay it within the next 90 days, all right?
Not a forgetful person. I appreciate you, Judge. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Yep, all right, you're all set, and you can pay it live, you can pay it on our website, or you can mail it into the court, okay?
Wonderful, Judge. Thank you so much. Have a good
You're
day.
welcome. Have a wonderful day. Mr. Nunley,
you.
on Mr. Craig's case,
I believe that we have an agreement to just to dismiss this one without prejudice.
is that correct, Mr. Zick?
It is, Your Honor. We've reviewed it. We have insufficient evidence to proceed. We'd now press the case at this time.
All right, I will dismiss it. Mr. Craig, you are all set. Have a wonderful day.
Probably next.
Right.
You're good. Thank you, Mr. Craig. Bye.
Hit it. I can't hit it.
Mr. Nunley, do you want to go? And if Miss Ferguson shows up, I'll message you. Actually, Mr. Craig's trying to get back in from the waiting room again. I'm not quite sure if you want to hang. Is he
Yeah.
confused?
If you could throw me in a waiting room with him, I think maybe he might not have understood.
Oh, well, let me see if I can get it clear. Mr. Craig,
Yes.
it was
I'm back.
dismissed. I got rid of you. I removed you. You're all set. It's dismissed. It's taken care of.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I can go celebrate now, right?
You can go celebrate now. Yep.
Thank you.
You're
Have a
welcome.
wonderful
Have
day.
a great day.
All right.
Now, Mr. Nunley, you want to go? And if she shows up, I'll message you.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Perfect. All right. Thanks.
Judge, we're ready on Warren Young.
Okay, hang on 1 second.
Yes, Judge.
All right, Mr. Batar, on People versus Warren Young.
Yes, Judge. We're just going to set up for a pretrial. I need to get discovery. I think you heard me tell Mr. Mena he will send me the report, Judge. The only thing we'd like to bring to your attention is this was a case where he failed to appear in the past because the notice was sent to a bad address. And now he has a hold on his license while this case is pending, Judge. Is there anything that can be done about that?
It says that he paid it. Well, no, he paid it and then we resuspended him again.
Yes.
I'll make a note. He can pay the FAC. He can go online and pay the $45.
Okay. Thank you, Judge. And what will be the new next pretrial date?
It's gonna be the April 1st date with Judge Oakley at 10:30.
Thank you. Mr. Young, I have your phone number. You can pay that clearance fee. It's $45 online. You'll be able to get the hold lifted on your license, and I'll be in contact with you. Our next court date is April 1st at 10:30. Once I get the report, I'll give you a call, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're all
Thank you,
set,
sir.
Mr. Young. Now I have Dwight Boyd, Mr. Batar, which
That's my
is a
client,
finance.
Judge.
Oh,
Yep,
he's already yours?
yep, he's already mine.
Do you need a breakout room with him?
I need to talk to the prosecutor first, Judge.
Mr. Zick. I'm going to move you to breakout room number 1. Can you breakout room number 1 with Mr. Batar? And Mr. Greenhoe, can you hear me? Mr. Greenhoe, can you hear me? Can you shake your head if you can hear me? Because I can't hear you. Apparently not. Okay, you can hear me. You don't have audio. Yeah, you gotta. Okay, now you can hear me. Or now I can hear you. Yeah, try talking. Nope. Try it again, because your screen is highlighting so that it appears that you should be able to have sound and speak, but we can't hear you.
I can hear you 100%.
You figured it out. You figured it out. That's it.
That's it?
That's it. Mr. Greenhoe, I have a stipulation from the prosecutor that if you plead guilty to this, they'll recommend a deferred sentence for a period of 4 months upon successful completion of the 4-month period. And I don't see from the ticket, what was the alleged weapon?
It was a dagger.
Oh,
it was a dagger from a fishing trip that was in my left in my bag.
Hold on. That if you plead guilty, they'll defer it for 4 months upon successful completion of the 4-month payment of $400 in costs. That case would be dismissed. You can take that plea, or I can put you in line to talk to the court-appointed attorney so that you understand what the offer is. Would you like to talk to the court-appointed attorney? Yeah, we don't have sound again. You're cut.
I believe so. I'd like to talk to the attorney.
Just hang out and wait for a few minutes, and you got 2 people in front of you.
Judge, can I have Mr. Boyd in a breakout room now, please?
You can. Hang on just a second. If you go back into breakout room number 1, I'll put Mr. Boyd there.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and join Mr. Boyd. Yeah, Mr. Greenho, if you could mute yourself and I'll let you know when we get to you.
It said, so I can't, this sucks.
Steven?
I can't hear. I couldn't hear anything. She said something about.
Yeah. Whoever's there with Mr. Greenho, if you want, what I think you should do is send me in a chat your phone number and I will have the attorney call you and put you on speaker instead. I just muted you because we're live streaming and so if you go into the chat box, or actually I'll send you a chat, what I want you to do is respond to the chat with a phone number. I just sent you a chat that says, send me your cell. Go on, click on that, send me your phone number and I'll have the court-appointed attorney, after he's done with the two people in front of you, I'll have him call you. Perfect. All right, so just hang out and we'll have him call you. And we can do it by phone then. So what you're gonna do is you'll listen like this, but you'll be on speaker. We'll figure it out. Just hang out. It'll be a few minutes.
Judge, we're ready on Mr. Boyd.
All right, people versus Dwight Boyd.
Daniel Batera on behalf of Mr. Boyd, Your Honor. I've had a chance to talk to the prosecutor. Mr. Boyd is going to plead responsible to double parking with an amended fine of $250, Judge.
And that includes the FAC.
If there is an FAC, I guess that would be in addition to that $250, Judge.
Yeah, Mr. Boyd, we suspended you with the Secretary of State when you didn't apply. So the FAC that we have to pay them is $45. So the double, it's going to be a total of $295. Can you pay that within 30 days?
Yes, ma'am.
And you can pay the FAC at any time. You pay the $45 and we'll clear you, okay?
Okay.
All right, so pay it off within 30 days, all right?
All right. So pay $295 plus the 45 or?
It's $295 altogether.
Okay.
All right?
But you can pay that 45 first. If you pay that 45
if you're
immediately.
struggling, you can pay the 45 first.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
You're all set. Thank you.
Good luck, Mr. Boyd.
Mr.
All right,
Batar, I'm going to put you in a break. Pardon me?
So I just hang up now or what?
You just hang up. You're all set. Make sure
All
you
right.
make the payment though. Mr. Batar,
All right. Thank you.
you're welcome. We have Kingsley Ogbana. Mr. Ogbana is deferred for 4 months. Dangerous weapon. It's $400. It was a taser. And I'm going to put you in back in the breakout room with him.
Number one, right?
Correct. Mr. Ogbana, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I want you to go ahead and hit join.
Thank you.
Miss Davis, you're next.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Coleman. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Coleman, I have an offer from the prosecutor that if you plead to the fail to disclose the CCW, that the other plate violation will be dismissed. You can take that plea, or I can put you in line to talk to the court-appointed attorney if you want. There are 3 people in front of you to talk to the attorney.
Okay, you said plea for CCW?
Yeah, the fail to disclose. It's a $180 ticket.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I'll do that.
Okay, do you understand? Okay, you're gonna be responsible and I'll dismiss the other charge.
Yes, ma'am.
It's $180. Can you pay that within 30 days?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then make sure you make the payment. You can pay it online, or you can pay it live at the court, or you can mail it in. Just make sure you pay the 180 within 30 days, okay?
Okay.
All right, you're all set. Thank you very much and have a great day.
Thank you, you too.
Mr. Alsha, can you hear me? Abdullah Al-Hajj, can you
Yes,
hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. I have an offer from the prosecutor that if you plead to no operator's license on person, that they'll dismiss the failed to display. Do you have a valid driver's license?
Yes, I do. Want to see it?
Sure, go ahead and show it to me. It looks like,
Where?
you have to turn your camera on.
I'm sorry, you missed it.
Yeah, no, and during the pandemic, it looks like, oh, I see what it was. You were suspended out of Dearborn when you got pulled over. I'm gonna have you talk to the court-appointed attorney real quick, okay? There's a couple people in front of you, so just hang out and mute yourself, and I'll have you talk to Mr. Batar.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Hintz, can you hear me? Miss Hintz, lower left, thank you.
Yes.
Miss Hintz, I got an old ticket from 2014 that I'm gonna waive and close, okay?
Okay.
It's your lucky COVID day. It's a
Oh my
COVID
gosh.
exception or whatever. And I have an offer from the prosecutor on this new case that if you plead to a double parking, that they pay $200, they'll dismiss the plus a $45 clearance to get your license back. You actually have to pay the clearance on both tickets. So it would be a total of $290. It'll be a double parking, and the marijuana case will be, or whatever the drug crime was, will be dismissed.
Okay, sweet. So I just have to pay $290?
$290. Can you pay that within 30 days?
Probably, yes. Yes.
Should I give you 45?
That would be awesome. Yes.
All right, I'll give you 45 days. Pay the $290. We'll clear your license out and hopefully you'll be valid then.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You can pay that live, you can pay it online, or you can mail it in, okay?
Okay, I just pay the 34th District Court?
Correct.
Okay, you said I can pay it online?
You can pay it go to our website and you can pay it online.
Okay, sweet. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day. And you can pay the $90 first if you want to for the clearance on your license.
Okay.
All
And
right?
so the $200 is just for the ticket?
Yep, yep. And the $45 twice, the 90 is for clearances.
Okay,
Okay.
so once I pay the $90, I can get my license back?
I think so. I didn't look at your driving record if you don't have any other clearances.
Okay, sweet. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Okay,
Mr.
thank you.
Patar on Kingsley Albana.
We're ready, Judge.
Okay, go ahead.
Judge, he's going to plead guilty to the dangerous weapon charge. Pursuant to the prosecutor's offer, it will be delayed under 771.1 for 4 months with a fine of $400.
Is that your understanding, sir?
Yes, yes.
And you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
Yes,
And is it true that on November the 23rd, you were at the airport and you attempted to go through the checkpoint with the taser, which is a prohibited item?
yes, ma'am.
I'll accept your plea. I'll defer it under 771 for 4 months. It's a $400 ticket. Do you need time to pay that?
No, I'll pay the ticket next week. I was.
All right,
telling,
I'll write pay within 30 days.
Okay, thank you.
And you can either pay it online or you can mail it in, or you could even come live to the court if you so desire to pay it in person. 4 months, you don't have to come back. I'll pull your record and dismiss it as long as you don't have any other problems.
Thank you. I
Fair enough.
appreciate that.
All right, thank you. Have a great day.
Good luck,
You too.
Kingsley. Take care.
Mr.
Thank you,
Batar,
sir.
next is Noreen Davis, another dangerous weapon. They offered same thing, 4 months, $400. It was a stun gun. Miss
Thank you, Judge.
Davis, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Batar.
Okay.
All you're gonna have to do, Mr. Batar, back to room 1, yeah, is hit join.
Okay, thank you.
Are you ready,
Judge.
Mr. Batar? Yeah.
Yes, Judge, on Miss Davis.
People versus Noreen Davis. Oh, we need to get her back. People versus Noreen Davis.
Daniel Batar on behalf of Miss Davis, Your Honor, I've had a chance to talk to her. The offer from the prosecutor is to plead guilty to dangerous weapon. It would be a delayed sentence under 771.1 for 4 months and a fine of $400.
And is she gonna take that plea?
She is, Judge.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, ma'am, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
Yes.
And is it true that on October the 11th of last year, you were at the airport and you had a prohibited item in your possession when you attempted to go through the checkpoint?
Yes.
I'll accept your plea assessed $400. Can you pay that within 30 days?
I'm gonna pay it today.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna write pay within the week, so.
Okay.
She's in
you can
Oklahoma,
go
Judge. She's
online
going
and pay it, or you can, it won't be set in yet, but they'll apply the payment the second that they set it in. You can mail it in, you can go online and pay it, or you can come directly to the court and make the payment with us. No trouble for the 4 months, and it'll be dismissed. You don't have to come in, okay?
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Good luck, Miss
No,
Davis. Take care.
Mr. Batar, Mr. Greenho is next. He had trouble connecting. He has another dangerous weapon. It's a $400 ticket. It was a taser, I think. And I'm gonna give you a cell phone number. Call him and put him on speaker. Ready?
Yep.
517-862-5374. Last name Greenho. So if you just mute and then put him on speaker, I'd appreciate it.
Yes, Judge, I'll do that now.
Thank you. Mr. Dodd, can you hear me? Telton Dodd. Sir, what's your last name that just joined us?
Ross, R-O-S-S.
All right, Mr. Ross, hang on 1 second. Let me pull your file. Tremaine?
Yes.
Mr. Ross, I have a offer from the prosecutor that if you plead to a double parking, and pay a $200 ticket, that both of these misdemeanors will be dismissed. If you're interested in taking that plea, it looks like there's a suspension on both of your files, so it would actually be, we paid the Secretary of State $45 on each file to suspend you. So you'd also have to pay that. So the total would be $290. And you'd be done with us. You can take that plea or you can talk to the court-appointed attorney if you want to. It's up to you.
Okay, what I'm confused about is they gave me an open intox ticket.
Yep, I see it. And a
I
plate
don't-
registration
I don't
ticket.
think. Right, I don't drink, and they got the liquor. Also,
I'm gonna have
they
you
got
talk to the
liquor-
court-appointed, Mr. Ross. I can't talk to you about the details. I'm gonna put you in line to talk to the court-appointed attorney. So if you mute yourself and just hang out, there's two people in front of you, okay?
Okay, hold on. So hold on.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Yep, just mute yourself and I'll put you in line.
Okay.
Judge, we're ready on Mr. Greenhow.
Do you have him on speaker?
I do have him on speaker, Judge.
Perfect. People versus Stephen Greenhow.
Miss Dan Batar on behalf of Stephen Greenhow, Your Honor. Mr. Greenhow, can you tell the judge your name, please?
My name is Stephen Greenhow.
Your Honor, he's going to accept the people's offer. He's going to plead to the dangerous weapon charge. It will be deferred under 771.1 for 4 months with a fine of $400.
And you understand by pleading guilty, Mr. Greenhow, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice or rights form? Is it, and it's true that on October the 9th, you were at Detroit Metropolitan Airport and you had a prohibited item in your possession that you attempted to go through the checkpoint?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll accept your plea. I'll defer it under 771 for 4 months. Can you pay the $400 within 30 days or do you need a payment plan?
He needs a payment plan, Judge.
Can you pay $100 a month, Mr. Greenhow?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, payment plan 100. And I have a phone number for you already, but I need an email.
An email? I'm going to give you my wife's because I don't have one.
That's fine.
My email is Becky, B-E-C-K-Y, Greenhoe, Greenhoe, @yahoo.com.
Perfect. We will send you a payment plan, make the payments, and you do not have to appear in 4 months. We'll pull your record, and as long as you don't have violations, we'll dismiss it.
Wonderful.
You're all set. Thank you very much, and have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck, Mr.
You're
Greenhow.
welcome.
Take care.
Mr. Batar, next is Dewana Dixon. She's sitting in our parking lot. Her phone number, are you ready?
Yep.
It's 251-442-1580. It's another dangerous weapon, deferred for 4 months. And let me just double check and make sure. Nope, it's a stun gun. So it's $400 also. So if you want to call her and then put her on speaker, that would be great.
I will, Judge.
And then Mr. Perriman, what case are you here on?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I'm with Melanie Love.
Okay, I see it. I was
Thank you.
scanning my docket to
No,
try to
you're
find.
fine. I'm on the phone with Miss Love. She's having a hard time logging in. this
That's
morning.
fine. Did you have her on speaker?
I can put her on speaker if you can hold on.
Yep.
Miss Love, I have you on speakerphone through my office. The judge just called the case. So she's gonna read this information to you over the phone, okay?
Okay.
All right, Miss Love, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, Mr. Pearman, are you accepting the prosecutor's offer of the deferred under 771 for 4 months?
Yes, Your Honor, we'll be accepting that today.
And my understanding is it was a firearm, is that correct?
That's correct. It was just,
So it's-
yeah,
It's 700, it's just a difference on the fine. Guns are $750 as opposed to other
yes,
prohibited items. Do you understand, Ms. Love, by pleading guilty to this, that you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice or rights form? And is it true
Yes.
that on or about October the 16th of last year, you attempted to go through the Detroit Metropolitan Airport prohibited with a prohibited item, a gun? Is that correct?
Yes.
I'll accept the plea. I'll defer it for the 4 months, assess the $750 in costs. Do you need time to pay that, ma'am, or can you pay it within 30 days?
I can pay within 30 days.
I'll make a notation, pay within 30 days. Counsel, she does not have to come back. The only thing that's gonna happen is in 4 months, you may wanna reach out to us because you may need a dismissal order so she can get her gun back.
yes, of course, Your Honor. We'll make sure to do that. We'll put it on the calendar.
Okay,
Is there like an informal review date to make sure fines are paid?
they just put it out and at the end of the 4 months, they'll pull it.
Okay,
She's gotta make the payment within the 30 days.
yes, Your Honor.
All right,
Yes,
anything else?
I think we're all set. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
perfect, you're all set. Thank you
Have a good
very
day.
much. Mr. Batar, are you still, you're still online with her? Okay, never mind. Mr. Dodd, can you hear me now? Lower left, Mr. Dodd, to unmute. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Dodd, I have, that there's a offer from the prosecutor that if you plead guilty to this charge, they'll, defer it for a period of 6 months upon successful completion of the 6-month period and payment of $700 in costs, this case will be dismissed. You can take that plea, or I can have you talk to the court-appointed attorney if you would like. Why don't I have you talk to Mr. Batar? There's 2 people in front of you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put you in line to talk to him, okay?
All right, thank you.
So just hang out and we'll have you talk to Mr. Batar in just a minute.
Oh, you said don't hang up?
Don't hang up, just hang out. Yeah, just stay there, just hang out, and yep, you got it. Thank you. On the Galaxy A11, what's your last name? Unmute yourself, lower left. It's the lower left. You see it?
You talking to me?
No, I'm not. I'm talking to the lady that's.
Oh, okay. I'm about to mute it.
You're good. You're good. Mr. Batar, are you ready on Miss Dixon?
Yes, Judge. Daniel Batar on behalf of Miss Dixon. I have her here on speakerphone, Judge. Miss Dixon, can you state your name for the record, please?
Joanna Dixon.
Judge, she's
Morning,
going to,
Ms. Dixon. Go ahead, Mr. Batar.
I'm sorry,
Good
Judge.
morning.
She is going to accept the offer. She's going to plead to the dangerous weapon charge. It will be deferred pursuant to the prosecutor's offer for 4 months under 771.1 and a fine of $400.
Is that correct, Ms. Dixon?
Yes, that is.
And you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form, and it's true that you attempted to go through the checkpoint at Detroit Metro Airport on October the 14th with the prohibited item?
Yes, ma'am.
Looks like it was a stun gun. I'll accept your plea. I'll defer it for 4 months. Can you pay the 400 within 30 days, or do you need a payment plan?
Could she have 60 days, please, Judge?
I ask for 60, please.
I will give you 60 days. Make sure you make the payments within 60 days. You can pay it online, and you can make payments.
And
Multiple.
and if I have it before then, it will be in before then.
That's fine. That's fine. And then in 4 months, sure, Mr. Batar explained to you that you don't have to reappear or anything. We'll pull your record as long as you don't have any violations. We'll dismiss it.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, perfect. You're all set. Have a wonderful day.
And you do the same. Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
Good luck, Ms.
Yeah.
Dixon. Take care.
Mr. Batar, next
Thank you.
is Abdullah Al-Haj. And it is a no valid, but failed to display. The offer is no ops. I'm not sure that there's a difference between the two. I will tell you from his driving record that what had happened is that he had a ticket out of Dearborn that it looks like he got in the middle of COVID in July and then got suspended for not taking care of it. That's the only, that was the only problem. Do you know what I'm saying? So.
Yep. Can I talk to Mr. Zick before I talk to Mr.
I
Alhaj, Judge?
absolutely. Yep. Perfect. Mr. Zick. If you could rejoin breakout room number 1 with Mr. Batar, and then you guys can talk about Mr. Al-Haj's case. Mr. Al-Haj, they'll be with you in just a minute, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yep, thanks.
And then Mr. Mena is going to rejoin after this case. We're bringing the A team back in, Your Honor.
Okay, that's fine. Do you know how to go to room 1? Apparently, hopefully you do. Perfect. On the Galaxy A11,
Yeah, I'm here. I figured out how to, this is April Ferguson, how to unmute.
oh, okay, Miss Ferguson, good morning.
Good morning.
I actually had Mr. Nunley on this morning. He had said that there was a breakdown in the relationship with the two of you and asked to be removed. I'm gonna have you talk to our new court-appointed attorney that's here this morning, okay?
Okay,
All right, so just hang out for a few minutes.
thanks.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Good
Hello.
morning. What's your last name, ma'am?
Johnson.
Judge Lindsay Johnson is mine.
Got it. I'm just
I've
pulling
already
her
spoken.
file.
I've already spoken with her. The offer for Ms. Johnson is a double parking, Judge.
How much?
$400 fine.
Is that your understanding, Miss Johnson?
Yes.
And can you pay that within 30 days?
Yes.
I'll amend it to a double parking, pay the 400 within 30 days. And you're all
Okay.
set, okay? You can pay it online, you can mail it in, or you can come to the court live and pay it.
Okay.
All right, make sure you take care of that within 30 days.
Okay, I will.
All
Good
right,
luck,
you're
Miss
all
Johnson.
set. Have a great day.
I'm
Thanks,
glad it
you
all
too.
worked out for you.
Thank you so much.
All right,
welcome,
Mr.
sir.
Batar, did you talk, do you need to talk to Mr. Al-Haj?
I do, Your Honor.
Mr. Al-Haj,
Yes, good morning.
good morning again. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Batar. All right, Mr. Batar, go ahead and go back into room number 1. Mr. Zick, are you tag teaming out now with Mr. Mena?
I am. We brought the A team back. It was a pleasure being back in front of you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Yep, and have a great day.
You too. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks.
Judge, we're ready on Mr. El-Haj.
On which one?
El-Haj.
On people,
Yep.
people versus Abdullah Al-Haj.
Daniel Batar on behalf of Mr. El-Haj, Your Honor, he's going to take the offer, plead responsible to double parking with a fine of $150, Judge.
Can you pay that within 30 days, Mr. Al-Haj?
I can pay in a week.
All right, I'll make a notation. I'll write 30 days, but you can go online and pay it live at the court or mail it in.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You
Mr.
bet. Have a
Batar,
good day.
next is Tremaine Ross, which is a registration plate and an open intox. The recommendation is double parking, $200. There's clearances on both files, so it would be a total of $290.
Okay, Judge, you said it was a plate violation, and what was the second charge?
The plate violation and an open intox.
Open intox. Okay, I'm ready
Okay,
to.
Mr. Ross, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr.
Okay.
Batar.
Yes.
The iPhone, I gotta find you. Wait 1 second. There. You go ahead and hit join, Mr. Ross.
Okay.
Mr. Dodd, you're next, and then Miss Ferguson after that. Miss Logan, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Miss Logan, I have an offer from the prosecutor that if you plead to a double parking and pay $350 in costs, the misdemeanor will be dismissed. Are you interested in
Yes.
taking that plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'll amend it to a double parking. Can you pay the $350 within the month?
Yes, I can.
I'll make that notation, pay within 30. And make sure you pay it either online, live at the court, or mail it in within 30 days and you'll be all set, all right?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Judge, can I talk to Jim in a breakout room, please?
Yes, you can. Mr. Mena, if you want to go ahead, I'll put you in breakout room number 1 with Mr. Batar. Go ahead and hit join.
Thanks, Judge.
Judge, can I go back with Mr. Ross now, please?
Yes, you can. Hang on
Thank
one
you.
second. I think he may already be assigned to it. Mr. Ross, can you touch your screen and see how you can rejoin breakout room number 1?
Yeah, I do. All I see is a button that, wait, join breakout room number 1.
Yep, go ahead and hit that. Yep,
Okay.
perfect.
Judge, we're ready on Mr. Ross.
Will they mail out some paperwork to the house?
Are
We'll
you
ask the judge
ready?
about
Are
that.
you ready on his case, Mr. Batar?
We are, Judge.
People versus Tremaine Ross. What are we doing?
Daniel Batar on behalf of Mr. Ross, Your Honor, he's going to take the people's offer, Judge, plead responsible to double parking with a $200 fine.
Can you pay that within 30 days, Mr. Ross?
If I can get about 60 if I can get it.
I can give you 60 days. It's actually, there's a clearance on both files too, the $45. So it's actually $290. Did you explain that?
I did not know there were clearances, Judge.
Yeah, I said it when we, sorry, we suspended him. Because the files are from June, that both of them have a Secretary of State clearance.
So, Mr. Ross, you want to make sure you pay that $90 immediately so you can get your license cleared up. Do you understand that?
Okay, I thought the one for the
Dan, I'd be willing to reduce the fine to 150 to help him with some of the clearance stuff.
Thank you very much, Jim. You understand that,
Make it
Mr. Ross?
150.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'll make it the 150. And then I'll dismiss. I'll write pay within 30 days, but within 60. But I'm gonna make the notation also that you can pay the $90 clearances to get your license at any time.
Okay.
All right?
All right, thank you.
Mr. Ross, I don't think you're going to get any notices or anything in the mail regarding the fines and costs.
You're not.
You can just go online, you enter your name or case number, and you should be able to make a payment that way. Or you can physically go to the courthouse and take a check or cash, and someone will meet you outside and take your payment in for you.
Okay.
Okay?
All right?
Thank you.
You're all set. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day. People
Okay, you also-
versus Talton Dodd. Mr. Batar, Mr. Dodd is a possession of an unregistered firearm. The recommendation is 6 months deferred, $600 in costs. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Dodd.
1 second, Judge. Possession of an unregistered firearm. Okay, got it. Thank you.
If you go back in breakout room number 1, I'm going to stick Mr. Dodd there. Mr. Dodd, all you have to do is hit join.
All right, thank you.
And then Ms. Ferguson, you're next.
Okay, thanks.
Ms. Hogsett, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have a stipulation from the prosecutor that says that if you plead guilty to this charge, they'll recommend a deferred sentence for a period of 4 months. Upon successful completion of that 4-month period, payment of $400 in costs, this case will be dismissed. You can take that plea, or I have one person in front of you to talk to the court-appointed attorney, and I can have you talk to him if you would like.
I'm interested in the plea, but I'd like to move forward further with discussion.
I completely agree with that. So I'll put you in line. There's one person in front of you. The
Thank
gentleman
you.
with the K105 identifier, if Ms. Hogsett, if you could mute yourself, and I'll let you know in just a few minutes when you talk to Mr. Bitar. The person with the K105 identifier, can you unmute yourself, please, and tell me who you are? Lower left. Got it.
Yeah, I'm Julian Ross.
What's your last name?
Ross, R-O-U-S-E.
I got it. Mr. Ross, I have an offer from the prosecutor that if you plead guilty to this, they'll recommend a deferred sentence for a period of 3 months, pay $250, and it'll be dismissed if you don't get in trouble. Would you like to take that plea, or would you like to talk to the court-appointed attorney?
Yes, the court-appointed attorney.
If you mute yourself, I'll have you talk to Mr. Bitar. There's 2 people in front of you. Mr. Bitar, did you talk to Mr. Dodd?
Yep, we're ready on Mr. Dodd, Judge.
People versus Talton Dodd.
Daniel Bitar on behalf of Mr. Dodd, Your Honor. Your Honor, Mr. Dodd is going to take the people's offer. He's going to plead to possession of an unregistered firearm that will be deferred under 771.1 for 6 months with a $600 fine.
Is that correct, Mr. Dodd?
Yes.
And you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advisor rights form? And is it true you were at the airport on October the 11th? You had an unregistered firearm in your possession?
Yes.
Or actually, I stand corrected, Mr. Bitar. I apologize. The firearm wasn't unregistered. His CPL had expired.
Correct, Judge.
There is a dramatic difference. I'm going to actually reduce the fine to a $400 fine. It was my confusion that I misread the thing. It was his CPL that had expired. So it's a $400 ticket, Mr. Dodd. Can you pay that within 30 days, or do you need time to pay it?
You can pay that within 30 days.
Okay, I'm gonna write pay within 30 days. Make the $400 payment. We'll pull it in 6 months as long as you don't have any other issues. I'll dismiss it. You don't have to come back. Okay. Did they didn't take the weapon? Did they take your firearm?
Yes, it was registered to my old former boss. So I'm still trying to get in contact with him.
Okay. So you can reach out. I mean, they won't destroy it. At the end of the 6 months, I think they give it back to the legal owner, Mr. Bitar.
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Okay, Mr. Dodd, you're all set.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Yep. Make sure you make that payment. Make sure you make the payment, either online, mail it in, or come to the court and pay it. Okay. Do you understand, Mr. Dodd?
All right, thank you. Have a good one.
Okay, thanks. Have a good day.
Yes.
Next, Mr. Bitar, is April Ferguson. Ms. Ferguson is a trespass at the airport. The offer is 3 months deferred. No trouble for the 3 months, paid $250. She was a Royce Nunley case. Her and Mr. Nunley, upon their first communication with each other, had a breakdown. I've released Mr. Nunley. I actually spoke to him when she appeared this morning, and I explained to her and I explained to him that I would just have you take over.
Okay.
Excuse me, I want to add, I had applied to a job, and they also said that I was interfering with a worker at the airport as well. I don't know where.
Miss Ferguson, I'm gonna put you in the breakout room.
Oh,
Judge?
okay, cool.
Judge, before
Yeah.
you put me in a breakout room with her, can I go in a breakout room with Jim?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
you.
Mr. I'm gonna put you back in, oh, you guys are both already in there. Mr. Mena, Mr. Batar, rejoin breakout room number 1. Ms. Ferguson, just hang out for a few minutes.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks, Judge.
Judge, I'm ready to talk to Ms. Ferguson now, please.
All right, I'll put you in a breakout room with her. Ms. Ferguson, I'm
Yes.
gonna put you in, breakout room number 1.
Okay,
All right, so just hit join.
okay, thanks.
Judge,
Yes,
Miss Ferguson is representing herself, she claims.
okay.
So I won't be handling her matter.
Okay, next I've got, the next person that I have is, Mr. Or Casey Hogsett. And, oh, I think maybe I lost her. She was.
Oh,
here-
no, I'm here, Judge Tina
No,
Brooks.
Miss Ferguson, I'm not talking about you. I'm
Oh,
talking
okay.
about Casey Hogsett. I have Julian Rouse, which is the identifier K105. It's a disorderly person at the airport. The recommendation is a deferred for 3 months with $250 in costs. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, Mr. Rouse, with Mr. Batar.
Dan, that was the one I was telling you about.
Okay, thank you.
I'll send you the report.
Thank you.
All right, if you just hit join, Mr. Rouse. And then Ms. Ferguson, Mr. Batar indicated that you didn't want a court-appointed attorney. The
At
offer
all.
on the table from the prosecutor is an offer for a deferred sentence for a period of 3 months, unsuccessful completion of the 3-month period, and payment of $200 in costs. This case should be dismissed. Are you interested in taking that plea, or what do you want to do?
Sure, if it's the payment that they need, I'll make the payment. And you said 3 months of, what is it now?
It's a deferred, it's a deferred, so no trouble for 3 months and it's dismissed.
Probation, the period.
There's no probation, no.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
non-reporting.
Okay, well, this is an important question. Is it after the 3 months I'll be able to actually take flights? Because if I'm not able to go to the airport, I'm thinking in 3 months, can I like book a flight or something like that? 'Cause
I don't, Mr. Mann, I don't know anything about.
No, Your Honor, she's not on the do not fly list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well, if
there's no restrictions on travel.
for that much, I didn't want to book any flights or anything and be,
Yeah, we're not reporting this anywhere, and I don't have any indication that you're on a do not fly list.
As far as I know, Judge, she's not, and there's no restrictions on her.
I'll put it this way, Ms. Ferguson, if you find out differently, you can reach out to us, and I will, as I'm making that representation to you, I'll set aside this. Do you understand?
okay.
Okay, is that what you want to do?
Sure, yes.
Okay, then I'll defer it for the 3-month period. Can you pay the $200 within 30 days?
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
Are you speaking to me, April?
Yes.
I appreciate it, though, like, really cool.
Sure.
Gee, shit.
All right, let me mute this other person. Sorry.
Whatever, I mean, see what you can figure out.
Yeah.
You go down,
Thank you.
Sorry, I had to mute
That's
that.
okay.
So you can pay the 200 within 30 days?
Yeah.
All right, make the payment within 30 days. No trouble for the 3 months. You don't have to come back. I'll pull your record, and as long as there's no violations, I'll dismiss it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good morning.
You two, make sure you either go online or mail it in or pay it live, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right, thanks a lot. Have a great day. And then the person that just joined on the iPhone, what's your last name? You got to unmute yourself. What's your last name, ma'am?
Me?
Yes, or sir.
Oh, 1 second. 1 second. 1 second.
What's
Hello?
your last name?
Hogsett?
Okay, Miss Hogsett, we lost you and then now you're back.
Yeah, my computer froze. I'm so sorry.
Totally fine. I went to put you in the breakout room with the court-appointed attorney and I said, well, she's gone. So, so just hang out. He's in with another gentleman and you're next. So just wait
Okay.
just a couple minutes. All right.
All right.
thanks. But Miss Hogsett, can you mute yourself, please? Yes, Mr. Batar.
Judge, we're ready on Mr. Rouse. He's going to take a plea.
Let me pull him back from the breakout room.
Dan, are you getting those reports?
I am, Jim. Thank you.
Okay.
If you want to send me any other ones you got, there were a couple other from earlier.
People versus Julian Rouse,
Dan-
Mr.
Dan-
Batar.
Daniel Batar on behalf of Mr. Rouse, Your Honor. Judge, he's going to take the offer, which is to plead to loitering / disorderly person under 771.1 for 3 months. And I would like to address the fines and costs before those are imposed.
Go ahead.
Judge, Mr. Rouse is currently homeless, living in a shelter. He doesn't have any financial means to pay those fines and costs. I would ask the court to consider waiving them.
Where are you staying, Mr. Rouse?
Right now I'm in a shelter. I'm in Oasis. It's in,
I'll zero out the fines and costs. Mr. Rouse, just stay out of trouble for 3 months and I'll dismiss it, okay? Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice or rights form?
yeah,
And is it true that you were at the airport on October the 26th and you were loitering? You weren't, I take it you were there to stay warm.
yes,
Okay.
yeah,
You know, you can't, that's not an option. I'm sorry for, you know, your situation, but you can't go to the airport, okay?
okay,
All right,
Okay.
you're good. No trouble. Stay out of the airport. In 3 months, I'll pull it and dismiss it, okay?
okay.
And good luck to you, Mr. Rouse.
Thank you.
Take care, Mr. Rouse.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Casey Hogsett is the last one, it looks like, Mr. Batar. And that's another dangerous weapon. It was a CO2 pistol. It's $400 deferred for 4 months. I'm gonna put her in a breakout room with you. Miss Hogsett, all you're gonna do is hit join.
Okay.
Do I leave?
Yep, you're all set. I can remove you.
Okay,
Have a good day.
thank you.
Judge, we're ready on Ms. Hogsett.
All right, let me grab her from the breakout room. Hang on. I love that they updated this feature so that I can bring people back.
Judge, I have a question. The way this appears on the docket is a review. What is that? It's doesn't make sense.
It must be, there must be a review. Actually, did she get? I have something that says, it says for pre-hearing to prosecutor venue. I don't, it's a mistake.
Okay, so I'll just list it as arraignment / pretrial.
It is an arraignment pretrial, even though it was listed that way. Somebody put it in wrong. That's all. Ms. Hogsett, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Batar.
Thank you, Judge. Daniel Batar on behalf of Ms. Hogsett. She is going to take the people's offer. She's going to plead to possession of a dangerous weapon at the airport. It will be under 771.1 for 4 months with a $400 fine.
Is that your understanding, ma'am? And you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advisor rights form? And is it true that on October the 14th of last year, you attempted to go through the checkpoint with the prohibited item?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll accept the plea. I'll defer it for 4 months. Can you pay the 400 within 30 days or do you need a payment plan?
I'm probably gonna come up to the courthouse today and pay it. That's the 34th district.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a notation to pay within the week.
Okay.
Does that work? And then no trouble for the 4 months and it'll be dismissed. Aren't you in Port Huron? You're coming up here today?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Well, you can mail it in or you can pay it online. You don't have to drive
I'd
all the
rather
way to.
just, yeah, I'd rather just get it out of the way.
That's totally fine. We close though at, we quit taking payments at like 3:30. So.
Okay, well then I'll head up there right now.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I